Do you masturbate? What about, do you orgasm? Do you track your masturbation daily routine or when you orgasm? Are you interested in learning more about tracking the most important parts of our lives? Stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. I'm Dr. Resa, the sexy sexologist, and we are going to be talking about a series of breast health and sexual health. And when I talk about that, the main concept to do is thinking about tracking what we put in our systems, what we put on our bodies, what we listen to, where we hang out, the atmosphere being in nature. There's so many elements to keep a healthy, sexy diet, lifestyle, and I hate that word diet, so let's do lifestyle, what we do in our daily lives to be that sexual energy that we deserve. So definitely remember to subscribe, like, comment, share on all my platforms, but I really want to talk today about Masturbation Orgasm Tracker. I've been talking about this for a few years, and do I daily track everything? No. But I definitely am working on this schedule, this app, this website for you and I to be able to focus on why we are maybe not having the best orgasms and masturbating daily. Are we too tired? Did we eat the wrong foods? And we're fucked up and we have a hangover? This affects everything, what we're doing every day. So what this tracker is, I call it the MOT, the Masturbation Orgasm Tracker. Yes, that catches your attention, but really, if we are masturbating, if we are touching ourselves and connecting with ourselves and letting go and having the best orgasms in our lives, we really don't need much. You don't need to take those drugs and go find different things just to please us. If we are pleasing our free vessel, our beautiful body, our beautiful mind, our beautiful, spirit, then we get to focus on our beautiful selves and then exuding it to many others. So this is why I love being in nature, because there's always going to be birds and animals going by and lots of doggies, but that can bring joy into your life. So the Masturbation Orgasm Tracker could be also called a sexual list tracker, a sexual lifestyle tracker, and what it is, the main thing what I always want to say is what we start putting in our mouth. What do we put in that sexy mouth of ours? And also when we speak out, we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or exude anything, so we want to put only positives in our mouth. So I will say, now that I'm in Mexico and living a different lifestyle and not having a grocery store that has so many aisles, I'm not eating the shit that's in the middle of those grocery stores, that all that processed food that has so much sugar and starch and crap and this, or stuff that we really don't know what's in it. At least we have the outskirts of a grocery store if you only have that in your hometown. And at least you have the fruit and the vegetables and the meats and the fish. Is it the stuff that I highly recommend? No, but it's better than the stuff that's in the middle. And so what we put in our system, we think, because we hear diets, what are we supposed to eat? And where I feel, I fluctuate with my weight all the time, because it's if I'm eating more desserts at the time, or if I'm drinking alcohol, or I'm out socializing every day with my friends and partying and drinking, I eat shittier, bar food because I'm trying to not be drunker, so I eat stuff to keep me not getting drunk, and the next day when I have that hangover, I'm eating crap. And so then I start gaining weight when I watch Sunday football or hanging out during the summer drinking margaritas, whatever we choose. But when we really back up, after I turned 40, I've been, manifesting and minimalizing my life, but really organizing, God, what do I put in my system? What do I put on my body? Am I sleeping well? So these are the tracking things that I would love you to start doing with me, is tracking everything you put in your system. From the water you drink, the warm water with lemon or lime in it, to sodas, to coffee, to milk and dairy stuff, to all your breakfast needs. What I say, I was always tracking it or writing it down. Well, now we have a phone in our hands. Take a photo of the food or the drinks, and then you can even make like a little kind of collage with your photos to see, ooh, what did I eat that week? And you'll be like, damn, I ate that big pizza and I had that big beer. That's maybe why I didn't sleep well, to masturbate tonight. So this all goes in hand to hand. So what you put in your system, including the illegal and legal drugs that we put in our system, from all the vitamins to the prescription pills to the illegal prescription pills to the drugs from cocaine to mushrooms to weed. I smoke weed every day, and I'm definitely even putting that into my daily routine. If I have an edible, if I smoke, if I do the pen, how much do I smoke? I don't know. I'm not the person who does count calories. It's more like, okay, I had 3 joints today and 1 edible, kind of thing like that. Oh, I have 1 apple and some chicken and a burrito. I don't go like, oh, I had calories in this size and this size. That just overwhelms me. And to me, I'd rather know, wow, I ate a burger and a pasta and bread, and then that goes in hand to hand with all this, what your bowels are like. Have you ever seen those poop trackers? Well, that is part of the MOT, where you want to see like what your poop is like. Is it S-shaped? Is it mushy? Is it smelly? Are you constipated? Did you not poop for the last week? Were you bleeding out of your anus? These are really big signs to see, to bring your sexual health to such a different level. Because I've had stomach issues, and I will launch a YouTube on my stomach issues by having proctitis, colitis, and what I've done to change different habits, learning that tattoos and piercings and different things that we're putting in our bodies and touching and working with affects everything from our anxiety, depression, mood, and who we hang out with. And that brings it back to masturbation and orgasms. If you don't have time because you're stressed, you're not letting go to live your true life to the best we can do, to be. So, okay, so there's food, there's pills, there's prescriptions, there's the alcohol, there's sodas, how your bowels are doing, that affects also your sleep. I love my sleep. Weirdly enough, I'm such an on person during the day, but sleep, I could sleep 9 to 10 hours a day. I'm not a nap person because I do sleep my core hours, but let's figure out healthy habits to turn your sleep into not rolling around in your bed, having insomnia, having nightmares, having a dog sleeping next to you and giving you love. So the sleep is very important. That keeps you healthy and alive and awake and aware and available for yourself to let go and have great masturbation times and orgasms. So let's do also, okay, the bowels, the steps, exercise. Everyone thinks, oh my God, I need to exercise. You need to find your favorite way to move. It could be stretching, it could be breathing and just moving your body through Tai Chi or yoga or dancing. Now we have TikToks. I love TikTok. I need to have a YouTube on TikTok. I know they're trying to take it off the air or take it off our apps, but I see such happiness. We've been so like looking at the likes and the followers. Well, what are we doing with TikTok? We're singing, we're dancing, we're learning different skits and different dance routines and singing competitions, and it keeps you alive and happy and bringing that sexual awareness. Go watch different TikToks on sexual health, and I need to start posting my sexual health ones on there too before we get removed. So moving could even just be taking a nice walk, putting this in your ear, my YouTubes or any of my podcasts, put it in your ear and go take a nice walk. Definitely check the flowers and the scenery and enjoy the rain, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the moment. So, what is it? Smell the flowers. Stop and smell the flowers. Okay, so movement, bowels, menstruation. This is more for women, but this is also important. Some people can just write down and know exactly when they ovulate. They just feel it, they know. They even know when they get pregnant or when they're not knowing they don't want to get pregnant, so they know not to have sex that day. So if you really get in tune, I don't have that. I was on the birth control for many years. I have an IUD. I really think the IUD and the meds I take affect if I'm going to get my period or PMS or and all that. But if you have that luxury of not being on anything and really getting to know your sexual health through just great foods, organic foods, foods that are around I know if you live in a big city it's a little bit more difficult, but a lot of people are now growing and making their own foods, and it's lovely to see that, especially during this pandemic time. But I could talk more and more about this, but if you are really serious about learning about the MOT and seeing this something on an app, if Apple and Android lets anything sexual health come on. I would love to hear your stories on it, because if you want to, I'm writing a book on the MOT and going to help you learn your true authentic sexual self with what we put on our body, what we listen to, less media, get off social media as much as you can. Start making blogs and YouTubes and talking positive about what we put in our system. So definitely don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, tweet, add, join, pay, play. I have so many ways to offer. I also do sex coaching and cam to cam and some really fun platforms for you to enjoy more of being sexual and masturbating and orgasming. So have a wonderful, sexy day. I'm Dr. Resa, the sexy sexologist. Love you, sexy ones.